I was having dinner once with the number two leader at one of the big four. He's since retired. Good friend of mine, Mark Mandola. Wonderful guy. He crushed it. Helped PwC become an amazingly profitable organization. And he looked at me. We were dealing with the same issues. I was running a billion something firm. He's running an $18 billion firm. And he said, Alan, the firm that figures out how to go from production to outcomes will win. Question is, who's going to do it at scale?
Right, right. And I guess there's an opportunity here because the other thing you mentioned, and this is well known too, is that there are so many CPAs that have reached the retirement age and are ready to retire, and we're not getting a fill in. But is that an opportunity for us for this old guard to retire and have some of these newer folks, or have these middle management people that are now getting into the higher levels of the firms, are they still so steeped in the billable hour and the timesheet that they're not going to be able to make the transition either?
I think you're right, Ed. I think that it's trickled down into the organization, and people are so used to the one way that you're going to need to either blow it up, and that's going to be really, really hard because you got to be careful with how much you change, or you need to start from scratch. You need to do it in a different environment. Look, these larger firms have been in business for quite some time, and they've got a system. And while they get blamed for a lot, and they get ridiculed for not being able to change, they are the bedrock of the financial markets, or the bedrock of trust with banks, and with the IRS and with clients. So, there's a conflict of how much am I going to reinvent this organization? It's the old adage of, is it evolution or is it revolution? And so I think you're right. I think the senior managers, directors, and managers are heck bent on changing it too. So it's just going to continue to to it's just going to continue.